Go same.
Hey, folks. Welcome back to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, and we all gonna die Wednesday. Hey, we all gonna die Wednesday turns 18 today. It's a celebration, bitches. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everybody's having a great night. I hope middle of the week, kind of getting over the hump here tonight. Yeah, I hope everybody's well. How's everybody doing tonight? Prepared Irishman in the house. Hunter 25, Prepper Book Club, Coffee First, East Tennessee, Charmaine Montgomery, the Prepping Mantis is in the house. Bork, what's happening? Johnny Preps, what's going on? Patty S, hello. Peaceful Monkeys here as well. Santiago, what's happening, my brother? How are you? Hope everybody's well tonight. How you doing, Livingston, man? All right?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Tired of the BS.
Winning streak. Welcome. Long time no see, sister. I hope all is well. Love and life, what's going on? So, we're going to dive into some things tonight. Not a whole lot, but we're just going to chat and have a good time tonight.
Go right off a steep cliff, I bet.
Yeah, well, hey, it's, It's we all gonna die Wednesday. Turns 18 today. I figured I'd dress up a little bit. A nice evening here tonight.
I never wanted to do this show in the first place. And I think it's funny that it's more popular than we started out doing this on Tuesdays. Like, go and do it Wednesday too. I was like, why?
Mr. B Local, welcome. So tell me, y'all, what is the current temperature in your neck of the woods and the price of gasoline? That's what I want to know in the chat. What's your current temperature and the price of gasoline in your area? I paid $3.33 a gallon.
When the sun came out today, it was a balmy 45. It was nice.
Yeah, it was
for
beautiful.
Like 15
it was
minutes.
Absolutely beautiful.
After that, there was this annoying wind, and the gas is 333,
and it is 38 degrees here in upstate New York.
They'll crush you on diesel fuel.
Oh, Travis still sitting at 44. Fantastic. 60 and $2.99. East Tennessee's living the high life.
Wowie. Trump prices, dude.
Wow. 37, gas $3.60. Don't use gas, no clue. Greenleaf, he's all about it, man. Pedal power. Pedals and batteries. That's
the way to go, man.
Yeah, he's made some incredible voyages on his e-bike. If you guys haven't checked out Greenleaf, you see him in the chat. Check him out. He's got a pretty awesome channel. And
if you
lots of pedaling, man.
Yeah, you guys probably already know this, but the little 3 dots when you go over somebody's name there, you click on those and you can go to their channel right from here. Although I don't know if that
that could just be for admins. Usually it's just report somebody. Report. Ooh, 49 and 305. Prepared Irishman's got the cheap gas down there. Cheap gas.
Wants to get banned.
Fever 101. Oh no, Santiago. That's no bueno.
Well, fine. I can go to your profile anytime I want.
Watch Greenleaf last night. Very good info. Yeah, he's got a great channel.
So we all gonna die Wednesday. I, didn't see a whole lot of you gonna die Wednesday, bro. I was not getting that vibe this week, and I suppose that's good, or is that some calm before the storm? The brainwashing's working. I see you're still not woke. What is it? Is it right there?
I don't know, man. I think people are getting tired of it. I really do. I do.
So it's almost like if we just stop buying into the hype and always constantly have all of our expectations not met, that we just stop caring and go about our lives and just do stuff. It's wild.
Yeah, live like normal people again. What's happening,
Bob?
That's the
programming. That's the complacent agenda.
Welcome.
That's the complacent agenda they want.
Tracy Mickle, how are you? It's 39 in Northwest Ohio. 62 degrees. Ooh, my man Marco. That's a good temperature right there. That's comfortable. Happy anniversary. We gonna die. Well, it's the 18th, chapter of We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
18 weeks. If you have one in the chat, if you've seen every one of these.
Yeah, I know a few people who have personally told me that they have Mr. B Local. I know he's seen every single We All Gonna Die Wednesday. It's true, Mr. B Local. He's out there. He's out
there.
Thank you very much, Coffee. First, then speak. If you guys could do me a favor, smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. So, Livingston Man, something.
Hold on, I gotta smash that like button.
Oh, he's hitting the like button. Mr. P. Local says, true story. That's right.
I only see 11 likes.
Not live, work too much. Hey, this is a great show to listen to while you guys are in the car. If you know, especially if you're by yourself, probably not so family friendly. Don't listen to us around your children. They're gonna pick up some vile upstate New York language.
Where everyone's a little bit hood where we're from, like, don't test me. I'm wearing Carhartt.
Wood.
I wear Carhartt and, like, you know, work with tractors. I also, like, am fluent in Biggie Smalls and shit, so don't test it.
It's true. It's true. We're an eclectic mix of the city meets the country here. Yeah. Good stuff.
Good advertisements.
Bob Dunn, glad to hear it. Glad to hear all is well. I hope all is well. Tell Darlene we said hello. I hope everybody, my boy Jack 11 loves you guys. Jack, thanks for watching, buddy. We really appreciate you. We will try to keep the swearing down. Maybe a little bit for Jack.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Probably not going to happen, but we're going to try for you, Jack.
I get going and you know what? It just starts. Yeah. It's my truth, okay? It's my truth.
I just start spewing out of him.
Profanity.
So, Livingston, man, I'm going to send this off to you right now. And this is something that I want to talk about this evening. Let's see here. Let's see if through the magic of this I can...
High-tech stuff going on.
Yeah, we're going to see how this goes right here. There you go. There you go. All right.
So, of course...
Fantastic.
He's talking about the Malacca Strait. Thank you, BBC account. I think not, buddy. So, absolutely not.
Yeah, this is what they say is the volcano could trigger world chaos. Right?
90 ships pass through the Malacca Strait, links the Indian Ocean to the Pacific.
Yep.
So their problem is probably being in the Pacific Rim of Fire. Let me guess, it's volcanic. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
there you have it. Now it's
and there's submarine internet cables down there too.
Yeah, cool. There's a lot of fancy.
All of which is to say, nice strait you've got there. Be a shame if something happened to it. I didn't say that. The article said that.
Yeah, it's true.
The warning, it's only a matter of time before a natural disaster like an earthquake or volcano strikes the region. When it does, we can expect global consequences.
Could you take the orbit out of there? Thank you, sir.
I'm only doing it to bug you. You know that. Look at this graphic. We're going to put it back on the screen because look at this.
There it is.
There's all your world shipping.
That's the strait, man. That's Malaysia and everything. You know, there's a whole lot of stuff that comes through there, and it would be an absolute nightmare if anything happened to this. It's like the Strait of Hormuz when that ship got stuck in there.
The Suez Canal, but I know what you mean.
Oh, the Suez Canal. Yeah. All right.
And like that messed up everything. Like people, like to this day, I think my package that I was waiting for
is still stuck there.
It must have been on that ship. It's what happened. So that's what happens. And yeah, I mean you're talking like global shipping.
global trade, man. A lot of stuff goes through Malaysia. A lot more than you would think. I think it's 40% of the world's traffic comes through there. All the shit comes through Malaysia, bro. Everything. If it's not made in China, it's probably made in Malaysia.
Now, it's one of these things here. To the west of the strait is the Tambora volcano, which caused in 1815, it caused a crop failure as far afield as in Europe and the eastern United States. That's the thing they call it, the year without a summer.
Okay.
And
that was from that volcano.
Yeah. Now, I mean, a single volcanic eruption can do more damage than humans have done the whole time we've been here in terms of climate change.
Absolutely.
Can cause extinction events given the scale of the eruption. So they're always you got to take them seriously every time.
Yeah.
This one, it would indeed be one that it's been 1815, 200 and something years.
Yeah.
Since it
it's
last
really
blew
gone
off.
up.
And all volcanoes do is that
that crust builds up and they build more pressure.
Right, but that vent all the way to the core of the Earth, however they work, it's still there. It just has to refill from time to time, and they blow again eventually.
Yeah.
And we always when we do this, they would always build like really important stuff right over top of and very close to these things. It's like
yeah, all the tropical paradises have giant volcanoes. My mother Spark, welcome. Bork, I agree that the carbon tax is a scam. One hiccup from a volcano like this, and all the carbon you could produce in your lifetime is negated immediately.
This is the stuff that like killed the dinosaurs. It wasn't just a
giant meteor.
No, it was the meteor hit so hard that it set off like something like almost all the volcanoes on Earth at once. One in Siberia, the Siberian traps they call it. Look it up, 2Ps. Bled for 2 million years. It erupted. Wow. 2 million years. It changed the entire climate of the planet. Like and then you lead into ice ages and other. We think the dinosaurs died and then it was the Ice Age. It didn't really work that way, and it's way too much for this live stream. But when something like this happens, it can be catastrophic. It can set off things on the other side of the world. Like an earthquake in Chile can cause a problem in California.
Oh, yeah, big time. They're all connected. They're the tectonic plates.
Right. All these ridges and cracks in the world are all connected somehow.
Absolutely. The one I really worry about is like the Cascadia subduction zone.
Sure,
like the tsunami that would send into the Puget Sound would freaking terrible. There's actually models that they've drawn up about it. I think it was like an 8.0 earthquake there off the ridge, and a piece of it, starting the tsunami. That's bad news, man. Bad news. But these things happen, man. It's natural. Like Greenleaf said, it's a cycle. The whole planet is on a cycle, and we're still coming out of an ice age.
It's always changing, and it's on a scale that you can never only the most arrogant, like God complex person or organization thinks that they can control
the weather,
what the planet
is going to do.
The planet
it doesn't
itself,
matter how much money you throw into that volcano, it's not going to stop it from erupting.
No, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it without cause. There's no thing you can do.
Yeah, La Palma is a scary one too, Patty S., because that one could do a lot of damage because of where it sits. This volcano in particular, hey man, if it goes off, that's a big one. The Strait is done. Everything in that general area is going to screech to a halt and be buried in ash. So
now, as Americans, our favorite volcano is, of course, Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Now that's a big one. That's a
global killer,
volcano.
Is what that one is.
It's a super volcano, but some of these ones like Tambora, like the one they speak of here, and what's the one, Krakatoa.
Yeah.
When Krakatoa exploded, the shockwave went around the Earth like 12 times.
Yeah.
It again itself caused another year without a summer. These things do this.
The Hunga Tonga one that just went off recently, that was, they said, the most violent volcanic eruption that they've ever recorded with modern equipment.
What literally happened, a giant, I mean old, we knew the thing was really old, oak tree fell down with the place to work at, and I was blessed. It took me a month to cut this thing up by myself. Not like by myself, but more or less. But it was so big, it took forever. We had to cut the logs like 8 inches thick just so we could roll them away like cartwheels because they were too big to pick up.
Right.
I'm like, how old is this tree? So using, what do they call that? Dendrochronology, I think.
Oh, dendrochronology.
Say it with me now, dendrochronology. That is the science of counting tree rings to figure out how old it is and what happened in its life cycle.
Right.
So I counted all the way back, and it turned out this tree was born in like 1810.
Lived a long life.
So around 10 years into its life, 1820-ish or something like that, it had this like tiny, like ugly, like black ring.
Oh.
I was like, what happened in like whatever year it was, 1825, 6, something, I don't know.
Right.
But that was the year that Krakatoa exploded.
Oh, so the tree actually gave you some insight there. That's pretty wild.
Everybody's gonna be really quiet while they look up dendrochronology. Holy cow, he's
My
right.
brother Spark says that's a big word. Late to the party, but make it. First time live stream here. Devil Dog Prepper 99. Welcome to We All Go Down Wednesday. This is it. You are in the right place There is no other. This is the only one. The only one. It's very true. It's very true. What are you doing?
I was gonna troll the chat.
Oh.
But I keep getting shown ads. You guys get shown ads while this happens? How does that work?
Oh.
What is this crap?
Ouch, my ears. Rest in peace to your earbud wearing folks here. I'm so sorry.
If you show me ads on my live stream, I will hate your product. I don't care what it is.
For those taking the EMR class in March, that is right. There is an EMR class going on from strategicetc.com. They have the EMR class. They're having it at their wonderful facility in Queensbury, New York. A beautiful, beautiful place. And it's the Emergency Medical Responder course. So if you guys are in the area and you're interested in some in-depth medical training, it is a great course to take. If I could get the time off from work, I would do it. Unfortunately, my hands are tied with that, and I am slave to the grind lately. But yeah, we're going to have an apocalyptic final evolution. Ooh, fantastic, fantastic. That's the best part about these trainings is when everything's all said and done, Travis goes through evolutions, and he will put you in a scenario and let you figure it out.
Like applied knowledge. Like now you know.
Now that you know all this, here's your first test, so to speak.
Travis is an excellent instructor. He's very friendly. He's
very knowledgeable.
Right,
very,
and he's gonna push you and make sure that you know what he has taught you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a big thing. To be able to apply the things that you've learned. And you have to prove it to him. You have to prove it to him that you've learned this, that you can get your shit together, that you can help, that you can respond.
I can tell you he's going to throw that tourniquet at me and it's going to bounce off my head and I'm going to be like, no.
Just wrap it around your neck and start tightening it.
I'm just going to be like, not even ready for it. It's going to be like,
thank you so much, Travis. We really appreciate everything you've done for Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival and the community. Coffee first and speak. Got your water bottle today. Super awesome.
I saw another person.
Excellent.
Sonia Riggs got our patch, is it?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so people's packages are coming in.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you guys for playing. That was great.
The Postal Service still works, although, shipping costs are through the freaking roof. And actually, they're supposed to all go up soon. So factor that into your
diesel
purchases.
Fuel is mad expensive, man.
Yep.
And truck stop, society stops, period.
Yep, it's the truth. It's the truth.
The train stop, you got a couple, you got a minute, but truck stop's done. So then things get real.
Well, the trains move the stuff to the trucking yards, and then the trucks take it from there. So
when you think about some of these companies, they're moving they're going woke, going green, whatever. They're getting these electric vehicles, and they're trying to, I guess, play by the rules, get things done. But is this more like manufactured fear, because we're gonna make laws about? They make laws about shit reactionary.
Yeah.
I'm for the climate. Okay, I like the environment. I live here.
Yeah.
Okay, in the environment.
It's my thing. It's my thing. All 4 seasons, love
it. But this idea of legislate pollution out of our lives,
you can't do it, man. You can't
especially
do it.
Through the threat of taxes.
Not natural things. It's ebbs and flows of the earth, right? And are you going to legislate it? You're going to deem it so that we can't do this stuff. They're already geoengineering the skies. And we see it. It used to be conspiracy theory. Now they call it geoengineering.
Punishable by fine or tax means legal for the rich.
Absolutely. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But yeah, man, you walk outside, you look up, you hardly ever see a clear blue sky anymore, right? Hardly ever.
There's grids.
Yeah. There's grid patterns.
They're totally not doing nothing to see there. We are crazy. You think we're spraying
geoengineering, and I think that they've been doing it for a lot longer than they'll tell anybody. Yeah. My mother Spark says, I'd super chat you, but I'm broke till Friday. Here's an IOU super chat for $10 towards
Pay it
shipping.
Forward.
Thank you so much, sister. We appreciate it. Cheddar Prepper, ATF, always taking freedoms. You are absolutely correct, man. The sun is white. Yeah, when it comes through that stuff, it's not the big, orange ball that we all, colored in when we were kids.
You know what you have to do to have your rights taken away?
Not much.
Nothing.
Not much.
Sit back and watch and bitch about it and
Yep.
watch it happen, but there's nothing you can do. But try and get them back, and they start calling it a movement. It becomes an era in history.
Yeah.
This is what you're up against. When your rights are taken or when they start stepping on them and poking and pushing is when you got to stop them dead. Because when they take them, the next generation has to try and get them back.
Yeah. Yeah. The rights that are lost, they don't come back.
No, you have to fight for them.
Exactly. So it's important that we get together and put our heads together and come up with good ideas of how to push back. The phone calls and things like that. They help a little bit, I guess, writing your congressman, send him a sternly worded email and let him know how you really feel.
He doesn't even read that.
No, but somebody there will and give you an automated response and, a bunch of bullshit.
Can I poke it? I don't want to poke at, wrong term. Can I call the conservatives to account for something?
Sure.
When you guys protest, you're by the book. Show up when you don't want to inconvenience somebody. You don't want to be seen as
Stay out of
agitators.
the road, guys. Stay on the sidewalk.
And this is why you just get laughed at. I went to a Fuck the Safe Act rally, excuse my language.
Okay, all right.
And it was freezing bitter cold on the Empire State Plaza of Albany in front of the Capitol building, yelling at this empty building because it was Saturday. Mm-hmm. No one responsible for this was within 100 miles of this place.
Nope.
And here we all are, rah, 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 at this empty building. And it was it was great to see everybody come out and be mad.
Yeah, but it sucks that you're all standing there screaming at an empty building.
The idea of a protest is to disrupt the thing, to be nah, we're not doing that. Not meticulously abide by every law and don't make any noise.
The news crews.
You got to go make noise. Do not burn down the neighborhood. Do not start fucking dropping windows at AutoZone. You guys know what I mean, but you got to be louder than that. Don't show up and yell at empty buildings in the middle of winter. They ain't even there. They're vacationing in Florida, dude. What are you doing? And then you're
sad, it's sad but true. Livingston Man is correct. Folks go and yell at empty buildings. Perhaps when the time comes again, and it will. It's why there'll be something that will get folks in an uproar and.
It's why
it's time to start using their tactics against them.
Because look who is winning the game, if you're going to put it this way.
Yeah.
Then the left, the liberals, the Democrats, whatever word you want to use for the people on the other side, quote unquote, that's why they get things done. It's why they can organize. It's why they can get people to come out and do stuff.
Yeah, because, Granite State Prepper said, be loud but respect the velvet ropes. It's time to take the velvet ropes and smack somebody in the face with it and start pushing your way through like they would do. I guess I got to say that when what are they going to do? They're going to paint you as the villain that you already are, right? Right.
When you're playing against a person that is playing by a completely different set of rules, you're only going to lose if you don't adapt.
Bork, that's a really good question. Will there be a civil war if the Dems steal 2024 again?
All right, but it's a whole, every red flag in my Russian bot mind just went off with that entire sentence there.
Yeah. I mean,
remember when I told you guys that I knew there was another Russian bot here? There he is.
That is a very, very interesting
We don't use the
question.
C word, we don't use the W word, we don't use the S word, and we don't use the A word. So, if I were to censor his question, will there be if the Dems 2024?
Yeah.
Hasn't been.
Roman Prepper, what's happening, my brother? How are you?
Because again, y'all so mad, but you won't do anything about it, and your opponent,
from behind
your opponent knows this.
The right
your pushovers, pushovers,
like Granite State Prepper said, yell from behind the velvet rope.
Make a law, they'll just obey it.
Sure. That's how we beat drugs, right? Marco says there can be only one bot.
That's why I smell one. I knew that sensors were pinging.
Yeah,
but he speaks the bot language. Very interesting.
I don't know. In New York State, they took away basically took away assault weapons from everybody with the SAFE Act, right?
What's that?
Exactly. That's a made-up term that they use to vilify modern sporting rifles.
So, if you're new here, most Second Amendment advocates have a problem with the term assault weapon because any thing practically can be a weapon, which can then be used to assault someone.
Correct.
Now, when you are government, they don't work on morals and principles. They work on language. Okay, the law is what it says, right?
Correct.
So when you use words like assault weapons, you get things like what happened in Britain, where you have to show ID to like replace a butter knife that got rusted in the dishwasher. They round
don't
up
forget to turn in your old one.
and just sawzalls and power tools. No, you can't have that stuff. This is where the slippery, steep slope happens, is with language like that, and is why Second Amendment advocates dislike that term.
Rapture Ready says my teacup is an assault weapon. And
Could
it absolutely can be. Assault weapons are fully automatic rifles. Very few people in the United States of America, citizens, law-abiding citizens, own fully automatic rifles.
And I'm going to point out that those people
that look like
those people are people we would consider to be rich, because just the cost of such a weapon.
A fully automatic M4 is going to cost you about $10,000 to $25,000. Right. That's how much they actually cost: $10,000 to $25,000 for one of these rifles.
Never mind all the paperwork and permits and whatever.
You have to have it, linked to a trust. And only certain people can handle it whose names are on the trust. Anybody else touches it and they are a instant felon, right?
It sounds like what I said before. Legal for the rich.
Exactly. And I believe it was Peaceful Monkey who said, rules for thee, but not for me.
Every time it is the one constant in American culture you can always look to. When you're having a bad day and you're like, everything's gone down, nothing's the same, you can look at the fact that every single time there are laws and rules that you have to abide by, but not an imaginary higher class than you.
Yeah. The class warfare is real.
It's not going to be a race war, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a class struggle.
That's right. You mean Massachusetts, where you can own whatever you want if you have money. See, that's it. That's what. Any weapon that fires a projectile is an assault weapon.
It could be.
Sure. I could assault the shit out of somebody with this bell. Believe that. But, hey, you got to make scary things seem scarier. And I don't even think they're scary. I was brought up around firearms, and it doesn't really... it doesn't intimidate me.
For the billionth time, I will point to Orwell and his observation in 1984 that the inner party was allowed many more freedoms that the outer party was told were illegal, and even sacrilege and heresy.
Yeah. So let's do this.
And this is the constant in our society, really, is there's a government overreach and overwatch, and you have an elite class that does not have to play by the same rules that we do at all.
So I don't know if it was a good faith gesture or not, but I saw that Matt Gaetz actually put a bill forth to abolish the ATF. All over the pistol brace law, which he believes unfairly discriminates against handicapped people.
The ATF is a government organization that has no jurisdiction to create policy.
Well, they certainly can't write laws. That's Congress's job.
It's what they do all day long. The ATF prescribes law, and Congress just says okay, but half the time they don't.
You see, the Constitution doesn't work that way, Livingston, man. Congress has to pass laws, not the ATF. Your state can pass laws, not the ATF. Nobody in the ATF was elected to their position ever. Ever.
In the United States government especially, it's become a bureaucracy. The people that actually run it, you're seeing it with the Twitter files, the FBI scandals.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, it's not people that were elected that do it. It's people that just work there.
Yeah.
That's the easy trip. You can chill for 40 years.
Just hired.
stamping papers and pushing through policy. You're the one actually the cog in the machine.
Texas Surplus Pro says only the EPA can't do that per the courts. Well, the courts are wrong. Read the documents. This is where it is. My mother Spark says the rules are meant to be broken. Gonna have to agree with you there. Anything that's repugnant to the Constitution is null and void.
Even a soldier's oath states that an unconstitutional order is to be disobeyed.
That's right. Wisconsin Farm Boy says 1503 for Salem. Yeah, man. Yeah, the golds will get you. I did put up a short about these guys today. This very pack right here. $15.03 here in upstate New York for this here pack of smokes. And I put up a short this morning as I was stewing in my car before I left to go to the job. And I'm looking at these at $15.03 a pack. And I said, man.
We all gonna quit Wednesday.
So yeah, man, I'm looking at them and I'm like, holy shit. And then I'm driving around, lunchtime comes and I'm looking at my phone and I see that Kathy Hochul wants to raise the taxes on cigarettes yet again by $1 a pack. $1 a pack. So that would be $16.03 a pack.
Listen, if you're a New Yorker and that somehow benefits from like tax dollars, we be contributed. Okay, so you can thank us, Buffalo, for your new stadium. That was paid for by me and Mike alone, practically. In cigarette
so there
taxes.
is currently $4.35 tax on a pack of cigarettes in New York State. $4.35 tax.
You like that taxation with representation?
Her new plan would bring it to $5.35 per pack in New York State.
What's it go for? Did they come out with some BS about where's it going to go? We're going to do this.
No, well, what they want to do is stop people from smoking. They want to price you out of it, and they are not shy
Send me the
about
quit smoking
it.
kit for free. Send me it for free. I pay taxes. GFY. Yep. Then make me quit. Don't like price me out. Again, that's that rich people BS. Anybody who can afford it can still smoke. It's not a stigmata at all. Like when Johnny Depp lights up, super cool. When I light up, he's like, you gotta stop smoking.
You can't smoke over here. You're going to have to.
And let's not forget menthol cigarettes are racist. Menthol cigarettes are racist. I can't believe they're even still here.
I know. This is something that they want to ban. So they've already banned all flavored e-liquids in New York State. If you're a vapor and you like the cotton candy flavored vape juice, right? If you like the cotton candy flavored stuff.
You can go straight to hell. But you can't even have that.
Yeah. No, you can't have, any flavored e-liquids.
So what you get is just, they taste like crap.
Yeah, they taste like they're tobacco flavored, but it's still flavored, right?
People like cigarettes are nasty.
Just flavored like tobacco.
Not that bad.
But yeah, man, it's brutal. They are trying to price us out of everything from cigarettes to eggs. Anything in the grocery store that you buy is marked up. It's marked up big time. Years ago, I took some photos in the grocery store, price of meat, price of a dozen eggs, pound of butter, things like that. And every once in a while, I like to go look at them just to see, back in the day when candy bars used to cost a nickel. Yeah, it makes me feel like my preparations are all warranted, right? Like I needed all those. Can't get menthol vapes here anymore. Exactly. I sneak over to Connecticut and I buy the menthol jewel pods and bring it back. Yeah, so many people are still living because I smoke. Hey,
who said that?
Charmaine Montgomery. Yeah,
that's my reason. They're like, you're gonna hurt yourself or others. I'm like, others definitely.
So I did try the
might hurt
Chantix
myself
thing,
hurting
right?
others
And I
as
tried
well.
to use the pharmaceutical method to quit because I don't have the willpower, and I really didn't want to go through the withdrawal, right? But come to find out, that stuff and me, they really don't mix too well. That's hate pills, bro. Chantix are hate pills. That's supposed to be like an antidepressant. It just made me hate everybody and everything.
You said you felt like it was more like they stumbled onto the fact that it made people quit smoking. Like it was
It was a side effect of an antidepressant drug that they were using with people, and they found that a lot of them quit smoking. Like 30% of the people that they prescribed this to quit smoking. So, yes, some random dude. Chantix is horrible, absolutely horrible. For me, man. And Wellbutrin, all of it. They're all antidepressants.
If you've ever seen or heard a pharmaceutical commercial, you can quickly deduce that they seem to be just taking shots in the dark with stuff. Like, do your legs shake? Because we got this stuff that makes it so, like, I don't know, I guess you just can't.
Your leg doesn't shake, but, you grow a freaking nipple on your forehead.
Side effects may include some of the most horrible stuff that you ever heard of, and the cure is definitely worse than the disease, but, like, you should talk to your doctor right away. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, so, the decision I made after I stopped Chantix was that I was so angry and so mean on the Chantix that it would probably be less if I just quit cold turkey. So one day I'm just going to throw them away and just go through the bullshit, right? Just grin and bear it and
Personally, every person I personally knew had a not good reaction to the Chantix.
Yeah.
So that's
I've heard some stories, but mine, man.
In the grand statistical scheme of it, yeah, I guess maybe it worked for people, or maybe big pharma and all them are in each other's pockets and like they just make things happen. Who am I to say?
Who knows? I've kind of lost trust in the whole medical
They're selling products. They are selling products. They are selling products.
I haven't seen anybody get cured of anything that they have. They just get prescribed medicines to mitigate it. And that's what really grinds my gears. When I go in and they, what do you weigh? They want to test your blood. They don't give a shit about what you eat or how much water you drink a day. How much do you exercise? They just want to know what pills they can prescribe you and what vacation this pharmaceutical company is going to send them on this year. It sucks. And it really twists me up inside that I feel that I don't really trust the medical system anymore.
You also notice another, whether it's a conspiracy theory or an actual fact, is that they'll come out with a revolutionary new medicine that does something really killer.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. And then while big pharma, Pfizer, Bayer, whoever it is, name you've heard of, owns the patent on that.
Right.
As soon as the patent expires, it's supposed to be turned over to like generic production. So now everybody can have it. And what you'll see is a disturbing pattern that right about that is when they find out it's not safe and you can't use that anymore.
Ain't that the truth?
What I get from it is that what we found out is that we shouldn't be selling, we can't allow y'all to be getting this for cheap.
Yeah. They did that with insulin too, didn't they?
Disgusting what they do. Because the American lifestyle causes most cases of what you need insulin for.
And life-saving medications.
Rather than work to change the lifestyle, again, like I can equate this with the climate change thing and every other thing. Instead, they attempt to legislate it or profit from it. Both are disgusting.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Because you'll find the people that are legislating things are the people making money from it.
Peaceful Monkey says, Chantix makes you chant. I wasn't chanting, but man, I had a mean streak a mile wide.
I didn't see it, but I heard about it from multiple sources that I would trust.
My face was all the time because I was just freaking mad. And I was still smoking at the time, too. I don't know if I did notice that I really didn't have a desire or that thing for the cigarette, but I'm so used to, the oral fixation of having a cigarette that I would pick them up when I saw them. Or if I saw somebody else having a cigarette, I would grab one. But I never felt the urge to actually, that nicotine, like you got to have it. On the Chantix, I never wanted a cigarette. It was just out of habit that I would have them.
So here's where a doctor could write this off and be like, well, then the benefit outweighed the risk.
Yeah.
Outweighed the risk.
Outweighed the risk. Outweighed the risk. But yeah, no, I totally get you. I don't know.
It's that oral fixation.
Trigger. Yeah. It takes a movie to roll a couple cartons. Hey, everybody's got it. You got to do what you got to do, man. Honestly, I've been looking to like Facebook Marketplace and things like that, looking for new gear and stuff like that.
We've been asked this question about like tobacco frequently. And, honestly, of all the things that have factored into my preps, I don't have like a
tobacco backup.
No, I ain't got no carton of cigarettes in the bag. I have nothing. It's like, I guess good then. I'm going to go raid what nasty crap cigarettes people left behind at the convenience store after they looted it. Like I'll be having like GPCs.
Yeah. The Virginia Slims, right?
Also, I'll be raiding the ashtrays. I'll be fucking. But the idea, I guess, good, quit. We can't have those no more until somebody starts growing it and we reintroduce that infrastructure. But so I got anybody here. Grow tobacco? Anybody? Anybody grow tobacco?
Yeah, well, it can be done. But it's not.
And if you plan to, or if you do, where is your incentive for me to quit?
Patty S says, not in our climate.
So let me put it right back on y'all big tobacco, small tobacco.
But there are plants that you can grow around here that are similar to tobacco. Not exactly sure what they are, but I've heard of it. I've heard it done before. Merkel says, I'm no quitter. I agree. Mama didn't raise no quitter. But no, at some point, it'll have to happen, especially in a real SHTF situation. When things already suck, they're going to suck just a little bit more because you're not going to have your fix. And George Washington did. Yep, he was a tobacco guy, big time tobacco guy.
What I figure is the psychological thing, like what would happen if you either were to like join the military, go to jail, be otherwise institutionalized.
Right.
In an SHTF situation, like it's done, it's over, we can't even go back. And so this is it, guys. In 3 days, 72 hours or so, forget all about that. Your fix is going to be trying to get food in your belly. Your fix,
water is going to be everybody's fix when SHTF. That much I can basically guarantee.
Vice isn't going to return and for a minute. After an SHTF situation, and people that try to profit and imagine like it's been 3 weeks since Armageddon and like some guy comes through trying to hawk off like drugs or something. He's going to just get violently removed from the situation. It's going to take a while for Vice to make its way back. We're all going to be forcibly quit of everything we love. Whatever it is.
Yeah. I think the worst will be.
You think I'm going to be irritable without my cigarettes? Wait do you see Karen without her Starbucks, bro? You see her with it.
The caffeine is bad.
You saw her with it.
Ideal temperature for growing tobacco is 68 to 86 for 3 to 4 months. Ooh, that's tough.
You have to move closer to the blast zone. It'll be warm there.
That's where you get your glow in the dark.
And you can grow those super big tobacco plants.
With the big leaves, bro. They just glow a little bit. It's cool.
So what, bro?
Yeah. More people will go roaming for smokes, booze, and females than food.
Patty S., the coffee. Now, if I am right, and please correct me, Kona coffee gets away with being called USA made because it's grown in Hawaii.
Okay.
Coffee basically doesn't grow in the United...
Kona coffee is like poop from like animals, right?
No. It's grown in volcanic soil on Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought you were talking about the one that the little creature.
Guano.
No. There's a little animal.
Oh, those ones they poop out the coffee beans.
Yeah. No.
Also, you ain't getting that. So if you're a fan of that, you're not getting that no more. But I just mean a coffee. That's That's a done deal. We can't really produce coffee in the lower 48. And correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I'm talking and I think I'm right. So coffee's a thing that's done.
Yeah. Withdrawal from caffeine's brutal.
I mean, a lot of things, that being really one of them. And again, tobacco and even cotton, again, like these only grow in a certain like belt.
Climate, certain climates. And we'll have to adapt here. That's it. You improvise, you adapt, you overcome, or you succumb to whatever it is that ails you.
Well, that was nice. We don't have that no more.
Yeah.
A world without coffee, it's going to be rough, man. Now, if you don't include coffee in your preps, you might.
Think about it. Yeah.
It's one of those things that, like, while we're on cigarettes, coffee is a habit that's, like, coffee people know this, is you have your coffee at the certain times of day, but you don't really think about it. It's not like a thing that runs through your mind. You just have your coffee and you got to, but imagine you didn't.
Yeah. When normalcy goes out the window, a lot of people are going to have a rough time. A lot of people are very scheduled, every day you're up at this time and you're doing this and you're going here and you're going there. And then if you turn all that on its head, total culture shock, right? You're in a whole new world now. Yeah, literally. I mean, you wake up to a whole new world where you're not going there anymore. You don't have to do that anymore. What you need to do is go get water and fortify your homestead, mend the fences, as they say. Make sure everything's in good working order. Talk to your neighbors, patrol the neighborhood, things like that. And I often wonder what post-apocalypse life would actually be like for small communities. How would you approach it? It's a lot of, you guys really got to war game this stuff and really think it out. When we run out of coffee, SHTF goes Mad Max. I believe that perceptive strategics. I really, really do. You mean brown water with liquid and cream sugar, right? Yeah, good stuff. Yes, but I have heard about chicory. Chicory is a good substitute. A few friends stopped drinking coffee. They both had headaches for about 3 months.
There's a reason. What's that stuff? Is it Excedrin or some of the headache medicines have caffeine?
Have caffeine in them
because it gets your blood moving and gets it where it's got to go faster. And caffeine causes withdrawal. That's it. Yeah. Headaches, irritability, and you don't even really know why.
Yeah. A lot of people will go down with the caffeine withdrawal, headaches, and alcohol withdrawal. That's a big one.
Alcohol withdrawal. Thanks for pointing that out, bud.
Yeah.
Alcohol withdrawal in severe alcoholism is the most dangerous drug to withdraw from. You can die.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
From lack of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one drug that affects the entire body is alcohol. Every single thing in your body it touches.
As a robot, I just drink it for lubrication.
It's what keeps the gears going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it really war game out SHTF in your location.
Things, your routines in general.
Yeah.
No, the headaches
what are you
not.
Gonna do?
All right, so I'm gonna chime in here with my impeccable knowledge again. Caffeine causes your blood vessels to expand and get everything going. Yep. So it works on the same principle the way you get an ice cream headache. It's the roof of your mouth, the blood vessels in the roof of your mouth are dilating and contracting because it's cold. Right. It's causing like a backup and it's making that ice cream headache that everybody knows so well. So caffeine withdrawal can cause the same symptom because your blood vessels are shrinking and dilating, and it hurts kind of at first for the constriction.
Rapture ready. That's a great point. If this is something that you are concerned about,
Nodo's a great idea.
Yeah, if you are a heavy coffee drinker, you can just get the generic Walmart caffeine pills, and store those as well.
I seen a guy freebase that one time.
Ugh. Good Lord. It's seriously painful for weeks even. Wow. Wisconsin Farm Boy, have a great night. Hold me, I'm out of cigarettes.
Now the willow, that's based in fact, that's where acetaminophen comes from.
Yeah.
What we know is not quite aspirin, but the same thing.
Robert Lenahan, welcome to the We All Gonna Die Wednesday. I think caffeine pills or something like that, that's a great thing to prep for when the coffee runs out, right? One of the last things you're going to get to when you're in dire straits.
You can, the no-dose is a great idea, because that's your caffeine in a nutshell. You don't need the coffee at that point.
Yep.
Caffeine is also a dehydrator. 1 cup of coffee equals 2 cups of coffee out. Same as kind of drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
1 beer is 2 out.
What do they call it? A diuretic.
Yes.
Right. Makes you pee. But yeah, that's definitely something to prep. So something I looked into for the tobacco withdrawal when it comes are the little snooze packs or the little on packets that they have now. Paranoid Prepper, kind of like nicotine gum, but these are...
It's like chew, but you're stuck on it.
It's a little packet you stick in your lip. You feel the little sting from the nicotine. The only thing that's in it is nicotine powdered.
So gross. You think smoking's gross? Kiss somebody that had one of them fucking things in their mouth.
Keep something to take the...
Yes, winning streak, Midol. Gentlemen, Midol is not just for chicks. There's a reason it makes them feel better when they're not feeling so good. You know what I mean? And it ain't no BS. Also,
chocolate has caffeine, so does green tea. Thank you, my mother, Spark.
Now, what is the other thing? What's the stuff? Is it Dramamine? The motion sickness.
Yeah, Dramamine.
That, at least in cats, has been shown to help dissolve kidney stones and bladder issues from being dehydrated.
Fantastic. If people chew gum while they smoke, it could act like nicotine gum. Then they can get stick on their shoulder as a patch.
When I'm trying to not smoke or when I can't, I chew gum.
Right.
And I end up walking around like blowing bubbles and stuff.
Yeah.
It's seriously way more annoying. And
get it stuck to your mustache. Yeah. I hate it when that happens.
Maybe some of you guys noticed that Mike is real pristine and proper. I think he must have had a doctor's appointment or something for him here. But
it's We All Gonna Die Wednesday's 18th birthday tonight.
We're dressed in our best and are prepared to go down with the ship as gentlemen.
That's right.
I'm real scruffy because we have been working on a epic video project.
Yes, we have. Yes.
Some of y'all deduced
what's going on. Yeah, we've got an epic crossover coming with NY Prepper and his Dark Winter series.
We've been working really hard. The couple of small promos and real short clips you saw, that's nothing. Believe us, that's nothing.
Yeah, we've been filming for a while. It's all in the studio now, so it's in the hands of Livingston Man, and he shall create something. Winning streak, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Greatly appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Breyer says wonderful clips. Thank you. It should be fun. Greg's got a great storyline, and
I can't wait to chime in on it. It's very cool of him to be like, no,
show our perspective on the same situation,
and super cool of him to let us go ahead and run with his concept. Our experience is what we're going to try to push across.
Exactly. Yep, we're going to try and do the Dark Winter series a solid. The last thing I want to do is do it a disservice. So try and do a solid to something that's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. He's got a pretty awesome thing going. And to open it up to us, I thought was really awesome of Greg. So if you haven't checked out the Dark Winter series from NY Prepper, definitely get over there and check it out. It's fantastic. Suspense on suspense, Livingston Man.
I know there's some speculation as to whether I am, in fact...
Nancy.
Yeah,
it's true.
You got to watch. You're just gonna have to, all I can tell you is you got to watch.
I did have to do that. Thanks for community support and service. You are very, very welcome, Winning Streak. Real lemon juice for kidney stones, says my mother, Spark. Fantastic. Spam fixes everything.
Not a broken heart, Michael. He'll chase that dragon.
Yeah, you just chuck it at him. That's all. Just chuck it out.
Then you just wasted a can of Spam.
Go on, get.
Can of Spam didn't feel nothing.
Didn't do nothing to you.
Didn't feel nothing.
Bacon Spam.
It's the good stuff. All right, but I'm going to tell you about the bacon Spam. It's got it don't cook the same as the regular Spam. You got to cook it longer, sizzle it, treat it like bacon. That stuff got some grease in it.
Cook it forever. Poke a hole in it, says Johnny Preps.
No, I'll poke a hole in it, all right. Oh, she'll take it. Guys, let's not do this. We're going down this route again. These always turn to Spam, I tell you.
Yeah.
They
do this to Angry Prepper
too,
because they know he hates it and they know that you.
I get the vibe, right, that y'all think that I just eat Spam all day long. It's not even that good. I have it because it seems to me, for my situation, to be easy to deal with and something that's not terrible. That's why I stock it up. Not because I like it, not because I eat it. I'm not even allowed to cook it in the house. The wife said no.
No Spam allowed. No cooking of Spam allowed in the house.
Except when I baked the one in the oven, and that was gorgeous. It came out great, but it was a bacon one, and I should have cooked it longer. It was cooked, but I would have liked a little bit. It's bacon. It's greasy.
Greenleaf says, spam it. Do me a favor, guys. Spam that like button for me. We really appreciate the thumbs up. It helps. Well, it helps push the video out a little bit. Money button. So they say. And
Hawaii loves Spam. Spam is enjoyed by millions. Some people, they want to come out the woodwork and be like, "Oh my God, you eat that stuff?" But bro, it's not heroin. It's
Spam.
It's pork shoulder with spices in it. I've been exposed to more horrible things at the coffee counter at the Extra Mart.
Wolfang, welcome to We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Tracy Mickle was number 19. Much appreciated, sister. Thank you so much.
This is the 18th time we have done this. We all gonna die Wednesday. Did I look like him? Hold on. We all gonna die Wednesday.
Nope, you don't look like him.
Good. Good thing.
Have a coffee with Spam. I prefer my Spam with eggs.
Yeah. Really the best way.
It's a breakfast food, in my opinion, honestly.
What did I do with the one? I baked it. I did the whole country like a baby ham thing. I made a glaze out of it. And I just had it with I just ate it.
By itself.
Good. It was good.
I think I'm having Spam tomorrow in honor of Livingston. Man.
Now, our good buddy, I'm not sure, I'm going to call him Kenny. But Kenny done smoked a Spam once.
Oh, yeah.
I think he did it for I want to say he did it for 4 hours in a hickory smoke. Yeah. He said it was the best thing coming down the pike. So if you got that kind of time.
Yeah, you got to jazz it up. You got to jazz it up a little bit.
Spam is like a corned beef. You can't just be microwaving it and eating it and be like this. We all know that guy that microwaves the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I watched my son get into a can of Spam, just
he ate it raw.
And, just went at it, man. You take them kids to the woods and they'll eat anything. Woo.
He said, "Mrs. Livingston, can I have a can of Spam?" And she gave him one, and he just popped it and ate it with a spoon, bro.
He's a savage.
He's still kicking, too.
Yeah.
He made it.
He's hardy. That
More
kid.
of a man than everyone in here. Myself included. I don't do it like that.
Johnny Prep says he likes it raw on bread with mustard. Spam cube real small with ramen noodles. Do you have Kilk? It's like Spam.
It sounds like finisher.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I'll have to check that out, Uncle Tron.
You know what I noticed is, what's it called? Scrapple or Scrappy?
No.
You ever see that?
No.
It's like Spam. It's not.
Ugh.
Interesting. Because the stuff I got that our good buddy Steve got me.
Oh, okay. The
sure,
not Spam.
Not Spam, but what I'm pretty sure that is Scrapple. Right.
Scrapple.
Yes, everybody's in here. Okay, so if you like or have ever had Scrapple, you have had a gourmet sort of version of Spam.
Yeah, there you go. I had Scrapple. Interesting. Yeah. It's it's not something that.
Scrapple might better be called homemade Spam. You can do it yourself.
Okay. All right. So you know, the kid goes, you know, like a caveman, and he's at it with the spork in the can of Spam.
I couldn't believe he did that. I was like,
chunk.
Travis, stand by.
Kid's totally going to OD on
We need
salt
aid.
right
Somebody
now.
activate the emergency medical procedure right
But
now.
you know, if you jazz it up and you know put some stuff with it, if you're
It's like a corned beef. You got to put work into it.
Yeah, man, throw it right in the freaking. Robert says, I've met Livingston Man before. Looks very familiar.
Still?
Still. Canada has killed its a cheap Spam. Interesting. James Carroll says, Copac in the house. Right down the road. Welcome. It's the We All Gonna Die Wednesday. It's its 18th birthday today. It's fantastic. I can't wait till We All Gonna Die Wednesday is 21, then we can all drink. I'm gonna have a beer. We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
That'll be 4 weeks from now in a month. We'll be here February.
Yeah.
Unless we all die.
That's right. It is a Wednesday. Copac, he says, see above comment. Copac. Let's see. Maybe there's another comment above it. Michigan in the house. Chronic Wizard Margle, welcome to the We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
You've probably seen my picture not only in the post office but on milk cartons, stock footage. I mean, you've seen my picture.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm kind of famous.
And he was a very famous musician.
Yeah, I used to be in bands and stuff. I mean, you probably actually have seen me, known me from somewhere before, I suppose, especially if you're local.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, another.
I don't give up
James
the deets live on the internet, though. Let me just tell you.
James Carroll. My buddy has a place in Copac from New York. How far are we from Copac? 15, 20 minutes. Everything's about 15, 20 minutes.
Copac.
Yeah. Copac is a cool little spot hidden in Columbia County.
I'll tell you what it is.
Not a lot of people go to.
It's named after...
Sonia, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Copac is actually named after a Livingston. I'm pretty sure, if I'm right, I love saying that, if I'm right, because
if I'm right,
weasel out. It's weasel words to call it. But I'm pretty sure his name was Robert or something Copac Livingston.
Okay.
And that was his little fiefdom in the manor.
Hey, it's a beautiful place.
So it's called
Copac. Copac Lake is very nice, very deep,
very
good fishing.
If you're from Columbia County, you know who the Livingstons were, and
yeah. They used to own this whole thing.
Now I do.
Terry Johnson, you just hit the little rewind button and you don't have to watch the rest of that YouTube crap. You can just pick right up from the beginning and eventually you get to right here and I'll still be saying hello to you. Welcome. Sorry you joined late. YouTube hates sending people notifications.
I work here. I didn't even get one.
It's my channel and I didn't get one either. So
hold on, I don't want to be untruthful.
Check the bell icon. YouTube has been doing.
I did get one.
A bunch of updating.
Hunter sent a video. I can't wait to check that out.
My best friend in high school was Jack Livingston. Any relation?
These people had so many.
Yeah, the families were humongous.
But even presidents and all kinds of big people were related to the Roosevelts, for one. Just to name a few. There's even a current. I think his name is Bob, with Robert. They did this thing like everybody in the family is named Robert, Philip, or Sarah. Everybody. The one dude, they couldn't figure out what to name him. They named this man Philip.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Phil, come home for dinner. Phil. Yeah, let's take him seriously. You guys, we're 4 minutes over our time limit. Is anybody else cool going on live tonight that we know of?
I'm not sure. I didn't get, didn't get any notifications. So let's see who else is live this evening. Click that button.
Stand by, you guys. Yeah. We're going to point you to some more premium content here because we have gone over our time limit. It's bad etiquette.
Prepper Tribe is going live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are looking to get into something after this,
you got like 25 minutes.
Check the tribe. tribe is legit.
And let me just tell, I know Robert Lanahan, I'm pretty sure that this guy definitely knows me.
Yeah.
And I just got to reconnect because I apologize, my brother, but I'm just not dredging it up.
Zion says, TF is that title. It's We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Welcome, 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 welcome. So the We All Gonna Die Wednesday came about because we decided to clown on some of the big tubers who are always telling you every day that you gonna die. That's right. That's right. So they're always at you, telling you, today's the day you're gonna die. You better come to my store and pick up a gas mask.
You're going to need to get this $50 t-shirt. I'm telling you, bro.
Absolutely. If you don't have this flannel shirt, you ain't going to make it, right? They always selling you that fear porn every
die
day.
Before I wear that flannel shirt, just so you know, but that's cool.
Hey, I love this flannel shirt.
And I love that you love that flannel shirt.
So that's kind of why we started the We All Gonna Die Wednesday. We started it to poke fun at the doom and gloomers, right? Because y'all get a steady dose of it all the time.
It's true. I was literally like a bit annoyed.
Yeah.
Now I broke my own rule. I was actually a little bit annoyed.
Actually.
Because I'm like, okay, but
physically you were annoyed.
It's like the prophet who keeps like coming up short. Like the world gonna end today, and it didn't.
Hey.
That's why we
54 end times prophecies this guy right here has lived through since the day I was born. 54.
Now would be a good time to insert something.
You know, the communist prepper does have a good voice. He has a great delivery. He is a salesman, and he will sell you a video. He will sell you some gloves. He will sell you a tent. He will sell you a stove. He will sell you some MREs. He will sell you whatever it is that you want. He is a fantastic salesman.
I don't buy stuff from Vin Diesel lookalike contest losers. Okay. Take it back to the Fast and the Furious, homeboy. That's fine. You came in like fourth in that competition. You look like him, but not like people are like, oh my God, I met Vin Diesel today. No, you met the Canadian prepper today. Like,
Frugal Fictional says he'll sell you his wife.
Leave me alone. Imagine him in the post-apocalypse.
Mo Prepper says you weren't literally annoyed. No,
I was physically.
We talked about this last night. That literally just means it was written. So literally goes out the window. We're going to talk. You were actually or physically. Right? Those are the two new ones we will use instead of literally. Mo heard us. Yeah. You were actually pissed off.
Well, I saw a lot of it in the prepper community. Another thing that I really appreciate that you guys appreciate us, which I'm always flattered by, and I'm not even being unhonest here, is that like things that we set out from the get-go to do differently was to not be so urgent. I mean, urgent, yes, but our focus.
Fear-driven, no. Everything should be calculated.
Shock everyone. What we want to do is teach people, to get to know everyone else, because this is the things that are going to matter in a SHTF situation.
Yeah, your community, your
knowledge.
Exactly.
And your know-how, your experience. Even if you... And experience can even boil down to like you saw somebody say something in a comment here, but it stuck with you and you remembered it and applied it. Boom.
I did my thing. That's what I'm here for. Tips, tricks, gear reviews.
The other thing we do,
we used to do gear reviews. Yeah, once upon a time.
The thing nobody's doing is there are two of us. Now stand by while they all go ahead and get two of them. They like copying us, but that's fine. But yeah, the thing we do is two of us. I like doing this with Mike. And if you ever go back and watch our old live streams, and I wish you wouldn't, but if you did, that's still
we've been at the live streaming thing for over about a year now.
To us, it always looks the same. We're talking to this thing with the blue lights on it right here. Yeah. But to you guys, we're always trying to make it look better, make it sound better,
different,
make it do something. From the bottom of my heart, I love all of y'all that come here and watch us and
really appreciate it.
Listen to us. It's flattering, and I mean it. Thank you.
Tammy says she liked the gear reviews. Now that's something that we're gonna, we've we've really
Some
been
more
in
coming
on this
soon.
collabo with NY Prepper, and we've been putting all of our effort into that recently. So, you know, that's something I'd like to get back to as well.
Back to our
Hunter,
roots.
even you.
I even appreciate him, in fact, more than everybody.
Rapture Ready, thank you very much. When they
I
first
like
saw
Hunter.
it, they
I
thought,
like
what the
Hunter.
heck is this?
I like Hunter because he gets on my nerves. But then
Just like family.
It's because then I think about what he said, and I'm like, you know, he was right. Though.
Yeah.
The way he teaches the lessons, maybe you're not ready for the way he brought it to you, but it's why
lesson learned.
It's why I heart you, bro.
Yeah.
It's why I heart you. Can you see both my hands? It's the hug right here.
Peaceful Monkey, yeah, perhaps. We'll see. Winter's got to show up first. So, yeah.
Winter this year, give it up, everybody. Rest in peace, winter. We just don't have those really anymore. It's sort of a early spring-ish season that sticks around for 6 months.
You know, it was really freaking cold in October and November, but man, it kind of just packed its shit up and left. I'm not complaining, but too bad we don't do a show on Fridays. Well, everyone's fucked Friday. Well, maybe. We'll see. I'd like to pop up a random one every once in a while. Keep people on their toes. Vision Preparedness, my brother. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight.
Smash the like button. I can't smash it any further. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we are well over our allotted time slot. And don't forget to check Prepper Tribe going live 9 p.m. And y'all stay safe.
Everybody subscribe to everybody.
Stay safe.
A lot of cool peeps in this chat tonight.
Absolutely. My Mother's Spark, Vision Preparedness. If you have a channel, just tell everybody that you have a channel and go sub up to them, guys. Sub up.
I'll consider the Fubar Friday idea because I like the sound of it.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Have a great night, guys.
Tell them.
I'm Mike. This is the Livingston Man. We are Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, and we will catch y'all on the next We All Gonna Die